Did I not split again? Games in the sick room? Yeah, exactly. What's up, Liam? I don't know. I think that there's a lot of marathons that are doing decently that, like, we're not at the 2019 levels of there being an in-person marathon, like, at least once a month. And seemingly being one for almost every area of the US. But it's getting there a little bit. I think that, yeah, truly rip Calithon. And as much as MagFest/MagFast is like cool, I do think the fact that it is at MagFest does make it a little bit like, I want to go to MagFest, you know? But who knows? Yeah, we need more eyes on Midwest Speed Fest. Yeah. The moment someone discovers how to advertise a speedrun marathon that's not have big streamers talk about the speedrun marathon, speedrunning will be so up. That doesn't technically have to be a speedrunning marathon, but it could be, you know. It could be like an esports type thing. I just never, I don't see it ever happening. People tried way too much. Would like them to do it. I think that the like GDQ ambassador thing that they did last year, I think is a really great idea, except for the streamers that they had were like, even the bigger ones were not that big. You know what I mean? Like they need like truly big streamers. I don't know how they do that, right? Because once you get to a big enough streamer to do that, you like need to pay them basically to do it. And that is the way that you would do that. More so than like, we'll pay for you to come out to GDQ, which is cool, but I don't think that's how you get people who stream to like thousands of people, which is one of the best ways to get advertisement. You know what I mean? It's also something that I wonder if GDQ would even be even close to wanting to do that, because I have a feeling the answer, whoops, that would be no. I forgot. Well, it was 5 seconds ahead. But again, clearly, the decline in viewership doesn't matter that much. And again, also, any idea that I have, I don't fucking know, dude. They're all guesses. And GDQ's doing great. I also don't, like, the thing about this, too, is I don't want to come off like I'm saying, like, oh, they're only raising $2.4 million, like, consistently. What can they do different? But, you know. I think part of it is that speedrunning clearly is probably as unpopular as it's been since, like, whoops, 2018, I would say. And maybe more people are like doing speedrun activity type stuff. But it's so normalized now into just gaming activity that any growth in like speedrun.com activity doesn't really account for it when, you know, YouTube speedrun content stuff is doing fine, but like on Twitch, viewership is just down in general for like every single speedrun streamer. Go back a few years. Yeah, I was being conservative even. The randomizers and challenge runs, yeah. It's lower than it's ever been. There's an argument for it. But I think that the thing is that viewership is still good. It's just that a ton of people stream now. So it's not concentrated. Like you could point to like, you know, the past and be like, oh, people used to get, you know, 1,000 viewers and there'd be multiple like 1,000+ viewer speedrun channels. And now there's like a few, I guess, but not really. But on the whole internet, yeah. I mean, a bunch of them were like speedrunning truly was huge on Twitch, and then casual content caught up to it. Because even it was like speedrunning and StarCraft 2 was Twitch, or I guess just StarCraft in general. Yeah. Oh, is that too early? Nope, that was perfect. Yeah, something that I realized, Fang, is that let me get this. As a streamer, it actually is, it behooves you to make it sound like, first of all, I cannot split. I don't know why I'm never splitting. It behooves you to pretend like everything you're doing is the hardest thing ever and you're like uniquely talented, rather than it being a process of, you know, rather than being honest. I think that they call that kayfabe. And I think that what has happened with Twitch is people realize that a lot of people, like with speedrunning in general, it's very difficult to keep up the like, I'm able to do this because I'm the best, when people then end up beating them, and then it's like, oh damn, well, I guess I can't pretend that I'm uniquely the best. I'm the Hulk Hogan, that's right. Are you playing a game? Yeah. So that's why even a lot of those people that back in the day had that sort of, you know, kayfabe personality switch to casual content or randomizer or challenge runs and stuff, because it just, you know, when you're truly only competing against yourself. But I do prefer it in the way that it is now. The speedrunning community as it is now is very disjointed, but I actually feel like some of the like shrinkingness of it helps it feel more like a speedrun community again. You know? Archipelago, yeah, dude, I have never done Archipelago in my life. I doubt that I ever will. I understand what people like about them. I don't think they're for me. Yeah. Competition as a speedrunner is always interesting too, because it's like, you know, it's fun to beat somebody's time. But sometimes somebody beats your time and they're like, let me make sure that they know. Like, okay, buddy, calm down. Yeah. I don't know. It's good. It's good content. You know. Whoops. It works for a reason. It lets viewers basically like flex their game knowledge. Let me lock in. Whoa. Okay. What the fuck? Oh no. I think, did I split? Probably not. Alright, I need to practice this level. Not surprising. Pace is still fine, even with those 2 deaths. What? That's fine. Yeah. The thing that I know that I'm bad at, and I do need to do, is just straight up networking, but I always feel like just the most annoying person in the world. Even though, like, whenever literally anybody is like, hey, Shredberg, do you want to do this with me? I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, okay, whatever. But me asking, I'm like, oh, they're going to think that I'm so annoying. They're going to think I'm so annoying. And literally, anytime I've ever asked somebody to do something, they're always like, oh, yeah, that sounds awesome. But also, I don't know. I don't really care that much about streamer growth. Like, I do, but not enough to where I'm going to, like, criticize myself for not optimally fucking networking, you know? Whoa. Crossover content, so true. I don't even know how that would work, but you're so right. Either give Meat Boy a Gundam game or a PS1 game. One of the two. I think I'm... What the fuck? Okay, well, I'm definitely behind now. Don't walk into that. It's still a good run. Scuffed as hell, though. One thing about GDQs in general that I do love, everybody at GDQs are so nice and they're so uplifting. I always get scared of that one. I'm ahead. Oops. Have all... Well, yeah, but I don't even mean it in that way. I truly mean it in the sense of, like, people, even if they're, like, lying or pretending, will be like, I don't know. I need to lock in. I'll explain it in a minute. It's a good backup. Like, you will hear, you know, that's my goat like 100 times a day, and it doesn't, I don't care if somebody has 1,000 goats. It's still awesome. Oh, yep. Rushed it. There we go. Oh my god, I'm dead. What happened on that jump? That sucks. Still PB pace, but I gotta practice this level. I don't know why. I got freaked out from the death earlier. Damn. Ooh! This is the run. This is the run. So true, Troy. No, for dickheads, yeah. It's not even, it's not even that is the thing. Like, it's even beyond that, but you're right. You're 100% right. But people are like above and beyond supportive at GDQs in a way that is really cool. What the fuck? Fuck you! What's my favorite run? Balatro. Like, I don't even have to think about it. That run was amazing. That run was amazing. All right, this is a PB. I don't believe. No, it's not. This is should be an OX, which is unfortunate, but it's a PB. It's a PB. I say that I could die and escape. Yeah, I mean, I think that enough people know Bellatra at this point to know that was a special run. Like, truly special as a run. There was like a couple things there late that I have to rewatch to remember being like, I don't think that you need to do this. I think you can just kind of stick around. And instead made like a risky move, and it was like, okay. Like immediately once getting the Perkio, selling the Perkio to me didn't make much sense. Cause I don't know. But like I get it because they wanted to have econ, but the thing is that you just needed the cards at that point, and then you could have gotten the cards, and then I don't know. They know more than me. They know more than me. I've never even gotten a Nanon. Yes, I'm 10. That's the OX. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the GGs. Pretty whatever run, which is a good thing. I'll take it. War and Visceraville both not very good.